Everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my June favorites. As you can tell, I am in the spirit of summer, obviously. Summer's officially here, and that means triple-digit temperatures for the next 3 months here in Vegas, But anyway, I am so excited to be filming today's video. I have discovered a lot of amazing products in the month of June, things I either discovered in June or was consistently using throughout June that I am excited to share with you. I know my May favorites wasn't too long ago because I did film that like a week into the month of June, but I am so excited for today's video. I have a lot of good things, so without further ado, if you want to see all of my June favorites, don't forget to please subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so you know when I post, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get on into it. Okie dokie, so first of all, let's talk a couple of skincare-esque items. So I have been using this throughout the entire month of June. I have replaced my Mario Badescu facial mist. I am an avid TikTok user now, and all the TikTok pages condemn Mario Badescu. I spoke about this, I think in my empties video, but I have just been using this as my morning facial mist. So this is a 4th Ray Beauty Glisten Up face mist, and it is one of those sprays where if you let it sit for a while, like every morning I have to shake it up because all of the product just kind of like sinks to the bottom, but it's so freaking cool. You guys know I love the 4th Ray Beauty Mellow Milk. This one is a little bit more calming. It's more of like an invigorator throughout the day in my opinion, but I love this. This smells like oranges. It's got vitamin C, white tea, hyaluronic acid, and I feel like even though I'm not somebody who likes a dewy appearance to their face, in the morning after my skincare routine, this is just such a nice refresher, and I do love kind of like that plump moisturized look just for the day, not as like a setting spray or anything, but just to kind of nourish my skin, and it feels so good. I mean, the spray isn't the best, it's kind of aggressive, but oh my goodness, it smells so good. It's that perfect pick-me-up first thing in the morning. Great ingredients. I think there's actually like a little bit of shimmer. I'm not sure if you can tell, which personally I don't really see when I spray it on my skin. I just noticed that kind of like revived look that it gives my skin, and it feels really nice. So if you're in the mood for a nice kind of vitamin C brightening face mist, go for this. It smells so good and it's perfect for the summer. Another part of my morning skincare routine that I absolutely love, and I know I feel like people are gonna come for me, but this is the Kylie Skin by Kylie Jenner Foaming Face Wash. You can see that I pretty much already used like up to here. I use only one pump every morning. I sometimes even use half a pump because a pump goes a really long way. You do not need to pump this like 2, 3, 4 times because that's just way too much. But I love the packaging, which admittedly is probably one of the more appealing things about this when you first look at it, because it's so pink. It's got that nice soft touch. It looks great on my bathroom sink. But I love that this is a foaming face wash that doesn't dry out my skin. And I'm not someone who really shies away from a foaming face wash because I have oily skin, but I typically don't use one like to take off my makeup or at nighttime. I prefer a gel-based cleanser because I have acne-prone oily skin, so I feel like that does a better job at, you know, removing my makeup and all the impurities from the day. But in the morning, this is just nice enough. It feels really nice. The foam is really creamy. It's got vitamin C and E, kiwi seed oil, so it does not dry out my skin, and this is honestly my first Kylie Skin product. I did not purchase this on my own. It came in a BoxyCharm that obviously I'm not going to let it go to waste, so I tried it, and I like it. It is slightly fragrance, but not a lot at all. Like, you hardly notice it when it's on your face, and yeah, I so far like what it's doing to my skin. It just kind of like cleans lightly the stuff that builds up on my face overnight. So yeah, that's a kind of cleanser I like to use in the morning, kind of like a gentle milk cleanser. Or I actually used to use the Yes to Blueberries foaming cleanser as well, so I have used foaming cleansers in the morning, things that just feel really nice and lightweight. So yeah, I like this. I don't know. It's kind of expensive for what it is. It's $24. I don't know if I would pay $24 for this, honestly, but because I did get it in a BoxyCharm, I am using it and I don't want to waste it, and I think it's pretty good. Okay, another skincare product I want to talk about is this right here. This is also kind of like a TikTok made me buy it. This is the Ordinary AHA 30% and BHA 2% peeling solution. It's a 10-minute exfoliating facial. The pH is about 3.6. Looks like this. If you are an avid TikTok consumer, you will know that all the hype on TikTok, CeraVe and The Ordinary. And I have used several of The Ordinary products. I love their salicylic acid serums that you can find in their range, and you can find them at Ulta or on Sephora.com, and they are very inexpensive. I love their glycolic acid toning solution. I use that every other day as my toner. And this is one that everyone raved about. Honestly, it's always sold out, but I did pick it up. I don't remember when, but it was sometime in the past month that I did manage to pick this up, and this is very intense. If you're not familiar with chemical peels, I recommend doing a patch test on your skin first to see how your skin will react, especially if you do have sensitive skin. But essentially, this is like a little dropper, and I really don't use a lot at all. I basically just use one drop on each part of my face and just gently rub it in, and it will sting. Like when I put this on my skin, I don't even do like a thick layer. I basically just like rub it out so it looks almost transparent on my skin, because I don't want to go in with so much, and I don't leave it on for longer than 10 minutes. Sometimes with a lot of masks, they recommend, leave it on for a certain duration, and I'll just ignore that and just leave it on for longer, because honestly, I get too lazy to go up to the sink and wash it off. But anyway, this is one that you have to be really conscious of, in terms of the time that you leave it on your skin, because this is very strong. Chemical peels are no joke, but the results are really, really good. This helps with your dark spots. It helps with texture. It exfoliates from within. It's going to turn over those skin cells, and it's going to just kind of purge the junk, if you know what I mean. And this, I feel like, is the only product that gets rid of my blackheads. Like, you only need to use this about once a week. When I put this on my nose, I honestly feel like it gets rid of my blackheads. Like, I haven't used this in over a week now, and my nose is so smooth, and there's no other product that's been able to do that for me except for this. So it's really, really great, really powerful, really intense. But if you're up for that and you want to see those real results, I would say check it out. Okay, moving on to like another, this is not like a face skincare, but I have to give a shout out to this guy. This is the Kopari coconut oil deodorant. This is the original scent, looks like this. I actually bought mine off Nordstrom, but you can get Kopari at Ulta or Sephora. This was about, I think, $14 to $20. So it's a little bit up there, but deodorant lasts a really long time. So I personally don't mind spending that much money, because, it's going to last me forever. This smells so good. They have a few different varieties. They have like a coconut beach. They have a couple different things. Kopari is that like quintessential coconut brand. And in my empties video, I spoke about how I don't really like their lip gloss. Not their gloss. Their balm that's kind of like a gloss that comes in the pink tube. That one doesn't really do much for me. But this is awesome. This just glides on your underarms, and I only use natural deodorants. I do not use deodorants that have aluminum in them, so therefore I don't use antiperspirants. I only put on deodorant, and I don't even wear it every day, honestly, because I am working from home and I'm not really going out to the public and seeing people. But when I do, like I have it on today, it just keeps my underarms smelling pretty good. Like, it's not gonna linger on for hours and hours, but when I do sweat, it doesn't make the sweat smell bad. And it says the invisible and non-sticky formula glides smoothly and hydrates your underarms. Baking soda free, aluminum free, paraben free, vegan, all that good stuff. So if you want a really nice deodorant that just glides on your skin, smells pretty good, lasts a decently long time, check it out. Okay, let's switch gears to makeup for a little bit, because I feel like that's what a lot of people want to see. So you may have seen this coming, but this is the Violet Voss Essentials Pro Series eyeshadow palette. I did a tutorial using this palette. I will link that above and below. And I got this in a BoxyCharm as well. And I love how compact this palette is and how you can just travel with it. I would definitely travel with this. But I absolutely love the color scheme in here, because you have so many different shades. You have like a foiled green. I'll swatch a few of them for you. The mattes are so pigmented and so buttery and blendable. I love Violet Voss shadows. The hashtag palette is one of my favorite palettes of all time. These shadows just blend so effortlessly. And Violet Voss, I feel like it's kind of underrated with shadows, but in my opinion, I think they make some of the best eyeshadows ever. And I absolutely love the color scheme, because you get a really, really pigmented black. Like, Violet Voss blacks are no joke. They are some of the best in the industry, in my opinion. And that is what I have on my lower lash line today. Just a little bit of black smudge. A little went such a long way. And then a little bit of cinnamon as well. And then in my crease, I just have sand and dusty rose. And then I put the Stila liquid shadow in the shade Kitten Karma all over my lid. And that's pretty much it. Throw on some falsies, throw on a wing liner. You're good to go, and you look pretty glam, you know what I mean? And I love this palette. It is such a good palette if you're looking for neutrals, because you can do so many different looks. Like you saw in my other tutorial, I mixed like 3 different lid shades. You can just have fun with this palette, and that's what I love about eyeshadow. It just gives you the springboard to like unleash your creativity and just inspire you to create whatever look you want. There are no rules. So yeah, I really like this. I want to compliment the formula and the color scheme and how this is such a nice compact thing to travel with. Another palette that I've really been loving, but it's actually for your face, is the Ahmar Cosmetics Brighten and Bronze Complexion Trio infused with hyaluronic acid. I purchased this on their website. This is in the shade medium tan. I love these palettes. I absolutely love Alamar Cosmetics Blush Trio. Like, these are pretty much it. Like, if I need to travel, I need a blush palette, bronzer palette, boom, I would take these because I love the packaging. I love the formula. They're so creamy, but not too pigmented. They just blend out perfectly. And honestly, ever since I've gotten this palette, I really haven't reached for my Essence Brighten Up banana powder that I use to set under my eyes. I have just been using the crap out of I'm Woke right here, which is a brightener. And it's what I have on my under eyes today. And then I also use the two bronzers, the Solterra bronzer and then the Always Summer deepener bronzer on my cheeks. I kind of mix them. I mostly use the deepener though because I am a little bit more tan. But this is not a contour palette. I think I mentioned this in a previous video. It's strictly a bronzing and brightening palette. But these shades are so nice. Like, they're so pigmented, but they blend out so creamily, is that a word? The fact that they're infused with hyaluronic acid makes it so that they don't dry out your skin, and they do give you that nice smooth finish. So I really would recommend this. And I just have to give a shout out to Alamar Cosmetics because I bought this during a time where they were donating 100% of their profits to various charities to help further the Black Lives Matter movement. And I love companies that are socially responsible in that way. Pharmacy, Juvia's Place are a couple that I can think of off the top of my head, but there are so many businesses that have been doing that recently in light of, you know, what's been going on in the world. And I just want to show my support to them. And if you're going to buy makeup, you might as well, you know, buy it with a purpose and know that your money is going to something good. So shout out to Alamar Cosmetics. I love this palette and I think it's great to travel with or just as an everyday staple. Another Alamar Cosmetics product I've been loving is the lip gloss in the shade Mami Spice Latte. I also have Dolce, but I love Mami Spice Latte because it is like, first of all, it released in the fall, so it has literally a pumpkin spice latte scent. Like, this smells like pumpkin spice latte. And this is such a beautiful kind of like deep, oh, I'm sorry, my arms are double jointed, so when I turn them, like, it doesn't turn properly. Anyway, do you see it's like a beautiful deep kind of rose with a little bit of shimmer on it? Let me just throw some on my lips. It'll go such a long way. I'm obviously wearing a really intense liquid lipstick. I'm wearing Dose of Colors Pinky Promise, but this just acts as such a nice topper. It is a thicker gloss, so it is very opaque. It's not like that sheer kind of topper. This is one that you could definitely wear on your own, and I usually wear this on my own. I usually wear these Alamar glosses on their own. I don't really use them as toppers because they are so opaque, they are so pigmented, and they are pretty sticky, so they're gonna last a really long time. But with that being said, I just love the effect it gives your lips. Like, I barely applied anything and I feel like they look super glossy. So I love the formula because they are very long lasting. They're not that serum-y kind of lightweight gloss. They're pretty intense. So if you're looking for that, this is not for you. But if you're looking for a gloss that you can just throw on, not put anything underneath and just be out the door, I would recommend this formula because it is long lasting as well. Typically the stickier the gloss, the longer lasting it is. So yeah, I really, really like this. I love the scent and I love the Alamar's cruelty free. I love the packaging. So yeah, all in all, great stuff. Okay, I have a couple other lip items I want to talk about. The Cosa Sport Baseline Hyaluronic Lip Balm is one that I actually wanted to mention in my May video, but I kind of forgot. But I've been using this every single night, pretty much every single day. I just leave this in my living room because I need a lip balm with me wherever I go. Like, every single room has a lip balm because my lips are always dry, which is very weird because I'm oily everywhere else. But I think it's because I live in Nevada and it's the desert, so my lips get dried out very easily. But this is just like a perfect lip balm to just throw in your bag when you're, you know, going out and about. You can just stick it into the smallest pocket because it is that nice flat shape. And because it is infused with hyaluronic acid, it is a little bit tacky, but not super duper tacky. Like, it's got a nice stick to it without being too sticky. It's comfortable enough. It's obviously not going to be as nourishing as like the Laneige lip sleeping balm, but this is a really nice day in and day out lip balm. It doesn't wear off my lips as fast as like, say, the Pharmacy Honey Butter lip balm. That's great for like, you know, when you're in a pinch, but this just lasts longer. So if you're in the mood to splurge on like a nice lipstick, it doesn't really have a scent, check the Cosa Sport Hyaluronic Lip Balm out. I just got these in the mail from Amazon probably a few days ago, but these have already made such a difference. These are like little lip scrubbies. So obviously it's not like a formula, but these are just like these rubber spatula tools that you can just rub on your lips. And I love these because I just stick them in like my little toothpaste holder. And every morning after I'm done brushing my teeth, I will just take both sides. So first I'll take this side. You can see the bristles are a little bit smaller than this side. And I will just rub the crap out of my lips. And I don't really put anything on it. My lips are just damp with water. Rub it on my lips, turn it over, rub it on this side a little bit. But these little rubbery bristles get off all the dead skin without you actually having to go in with like a lip scrub that you would buy at Sephora. I feel like in the morning, once I do this and I exfoliate my lips that way, my lips stay smooth throughout the day. I will not feel the need to put on as much lip balm throughout the day because that dead skin is already removed in the beginning of your day, so you're not gonna have that lingering, you know, for hours and hours. This is awesome. It's so inexpensive. Okay, we have a few more products. Stay with me. I have to give a mention to the Bath & Body Works Stay Magical Pineapple Punch Gentle Foaming Hand Soap. You can see I'm already like halfway done, which is crazy because I opened this in the beginning of the month, and usually it takes me 2+ months to go through a hand soap. Well, granted, I'm here like all day every day and I'm constantly washing my hands, so it makes more sense. But this smells so good. Not to mention it looks cute in my bathroom because I have like a little like, you know, rose gold tray, and then I put my little Kylie Skin face soap next to it, so like the pink is so cute. But anyway, this is a really, really nice, refreshing scent. I have been saying this over and over again, but I have really been getting into the Bath & Body Works foaming formulas. The notes in this are juicy mandarin, pineapple juice, and lime twist. So it has vitamin E, shea extract, and aloe, and I love that nice foaming experience, and this smells so good. So Bath & Body Works needs to come out with a better hand soap sale. I think currently it's still the 4 for $20 deal, but yeah, this is really, really nice. 8.7 fluid ounces, good stuff. Okay, speaking of hands, I have been using this every single day. This is the Cake Beauty Deserted Island Raw Tahitian Coconut Elixir. Totally to die for enriched hand lotion. Looks like this, super cute packaging. I honestly keep this at my dining table, converted now to an office space because I've been working from home. On my little like monitor stand, I have little shelves, and I just put this on here because my hands are so dry. They were always dry, but now that I'm constantly washing them, I'm constantly having to reapply this. And I like this because this is very fast absorbing. It's not gonna make your hands stay super duper hydrated like for hours and hours on end, but to me that's okay because I know I'm washing them frequently anyway. I just need something to sink into my skin quickly. That's what I'm really looking for in a product these days, especially in the summer. And I love this. I'll kind of demonstrate for you right now. The consistency does look thick, but once you kind of massage it onto your hand, it just feels so nice and slippy, but also like not super duper thick, which I love. It's a great consistency, especially for summer. The scent is really nice. It's pretty mild, and I actually got this off Walmart, which is very interesting, but I have seen Cake Beauty at Ulta. But yeah, I love this. They had a super intense hand lotion, but I didn't want to get that because I didn't want something that was like gonna make my hands feel like they were suffocating, especially with me washing them all the time. So I just opted for this, and I really do like this on a daily basis. Okay, I have 2 more products. Stay with me. I want to give a shout out to this. This is the Soul Glow Oil, which is different from the Shimmering Dry Oil. I also have that, and I almost like this a little bit better, but the effects are less intense. This doesn't transfer like the Shimmering Dry Oil. That one is a little bit more sparkly, and I will actually show you to compare. So this is the Glow Oil, which I have in the shade Golden, and I got the small size because I wanted to travel with it. This is the Shimmering Dry Oil in the shade Soft Gold. This is the OG product, and as you can see, the shimmer like literally separates from the oil, so you have to shake this up good. I don't know if you can see the difference. This definitely has more shimmer in it. The glitter transfers a lot, but with that being said, this still gives you such a beautiful glow and like all that sparkle. Like even my guy friend, I was out with like a friend, and like he was a guy, and we were sitting at the bar, and he was like, your legs are so sparkly. Like he noticed, and he's like literally not into makeup at all. I was like, yeah, like it's this dry oil I put on. It really truly makes your skin beam and look so beautiful. And this, while it does have shimmer in it, you can see it's definitely more of like that molten lava consistency. So I actually have it on my body right now. You can just kind of see it gives you a little bit more color than this. This gives you a little bit more shimmer, but there is a little bit of sparkle in it, and it does actually make your skin feel a little bit more tacky than this. But with that being said, I don't find that it transfers all that much, but this is just perfect for the summer beautiful. Like, you can just see I have it kind of like on my chest as well. I have a little bit of highlight like on my collarbones and my shoulders, but on my arm and everywhere else, it's this guy right here. And I just love it. I think it's so nice for the summertime, or really anytime you're going out, you're showing a little bit of skin, you know, it's obviously hot outside. So yeah, this is really, really nice. And I don't feel it emphasizes any dry patches or whatever because it is an oil. So it's going to simultaneously moisturize, which is awesome. Okay, and now my last product. This is something that I kind of picked up on a whim, honestly. I was walking around Ulta, picking up a couple essentials, but I stumbled upon this and I was like, I actually don't have mouthwash and maybe I should get that. This is the Hello Activated Charcoal Extra Freshening Mouthwash. Natural fresh mint with coconut oil. No alcohol, and it's cruelty free. It looks like this. So this is basically your natural alternative to like Listerine, Scope, whatever it may be. This is really good. There's no alcohol, no dyes, no artificial sweeteners and flavors, no sulfates. It is still pretty sweet. They have a green version, which is like their spearmint version, but I wanted the charcoal one because I didn't want something like sickeningly sweet. I wanted something that was fresh enough, but didn't make me feel like I was like choking. And this is really nice. I do feel like the charcoal does kind of pull out all those impurities from your mouth. Maybe that's just in my head, but it's kind of weird at first. If you're not used to using charcoal, like you swish it around and then you like kind of spit it out and it gets everywhere and it's black. So just, you know, obviously understand that this is a black kind of gray mouthwash. You just shake it up really good. I do this twice a day, in the morning and night after I brush my teeth. And I feel like my breath is fresher throughout the day, even though I'm obviously eating or I'm sleeping. And yeah, it's just that nice extra step to keep your mouth feeling fresh throughout the day. The charcoal is made from sustainable bamboo, and it's a natural detoxifier that freshens your breath while the coconut oil moisturizes your mouth. So this is full of good stuff and under $10, so it's inexpensive. All right, everybody, and that is it for my June favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed my roundup of all of my favorite products. I feel like I had a pretty decent variety, a lot of non-makeup items. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts on any of these items I've mentioned, if you've tried them, if you have a different opinion from me, and or what you have been loving in the month of June, because I would love to know. Clearly, I am obsessed with all things beauty. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and hopefully I will see you in my next one. Bye!